Hey there, my name is Katherine Rocco, and I work for the University of Central Florida's Outdoor Adventure Program. We love Just Be Day, and we're excited that it's still happening, even if it's a little bit different than we originally thought it would be. So today I'm going to take you through a mindfulness exercise, hopefully you can follow along with at home, that we use a lot on our outdoor adventure trips. I find that it's really easy to use, it's easy to connect with, and I think that you probably know more about it than you think you do. And so today we're going to be going through what we call the 5 Senses Mindfulness exercise. So the first thing that we're going to do is find a really comfortable place to sit. I chose to sit outside today in the shade on a nice comfortable chair with my feet flat on the ground, my back straight, my chest up, and my arms just straight down by my side. I will probably rest my hands on my thighs throughout the exercise because I find that to be most comfortable. But for you, you should choose what's most comfortable for you. Maybe that's sitting on the ground, maybe that is laying down, maybe that's inside on your couch. Wherever you find to be the most comfortable is where you should be. Keep in mind that this is going to be the most effective if you are not interrupted, so try to find a place that's private and quiet. The next thing we're going to do is to connect with our breath. I like to use a simple inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale for 3 seconds. So hopefully you'll do this with me. We're going to inhale, hold, and exhale. So we're going to inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. So I want that to be your happy place. That's where you can connect to throughout this exercise. And when those thoughts inevitably start to come into your mind and you start to feel a bit overwhelmed, just reconnect with your breath and it'll take you right back into the exercise. That being said, thoughts coming into your mind is completely normal. Our brains are designed to focus our attention, and so sometimes that means that thoughts kind of come in unexpectedly. Take this as an opportunity to be kind to yourself, to accept those thoughts as they come in, and then to just release them and refocus on your breath or on the exercise at hand. To start this exercise, we're going to focus on one sense at a time. And the first one that we're really going to dig into is our sense of hearing. And so what I want you to do is to sit back, focus on all of the sounds around you, and really hone in and identify 5 distinct sounds. Maybe it's the trees rustling around you, maybe it's the cars off in the distance, maybe it's a bird chirping, maybe it's somebody else in your house speaking, but really hone in on those 5 different sounds and focus on them. Give them each attention and really engage with them. Let all of your attention be focused on those sounds. Feel free to also close your eyes. Sometimes I find that helps me focus in on the sounds around me a little bit better too. Now let's reconnect with our breath. And we'll focus on the sense of sight. So take a moment to just look around you and find 4 things that maybe you haven't seen before. This is a great opportunity to look with more intention at the things in your spaces, to notice things that maybe you never have had the time to look for before, and to really appreciate the things that make up our world. So find 4 things and really focus in on them. This is a great time to start recognizing the patterns around you too. So if you're outside, maybe it's really honing in on a little leaf. If you're inside, focusing on the pattern of your chair. Anything that you don't normally notice would be a great thing to look at right now. The next scent that we're going to focus on is going to be our sense of touch. And so now we're going to just find some textures around us, and we're going to find 3 of them. And we're really just going to focus on how they feel. Could be the table that you're next to, could be the dirt underneath you if you're sitting outside. It could also even just be how your shirt feels against your skin or how your feet feel resting on the ground. So find 3 things and really focus on what that touch feels like. If you're holding something, feel the weight of it in your hand. If you're sitting somewhere, maybe you can feel where your body connects with that seat and any pressure that it holds. And connect with those 3 things intentionally right now. So the 4th sense that we're going to focus on is our sense of smell. So as we've been going, I want you to find 2 distinct scents and really focus in on them. Could be the smell of a candle nearby. For me, it's the smell of the dirt around me and the trees. Maybe there's a flower nearby that you can smell, or even just the wind as it passes through. This is a good time to take some really deep breaths. Find 2 scents and focus in on them. So our final sense today is going to be our sense of taste. So this one is always an interesting one for people because we don't often think about the taste in our mouth if we're not actively eating. So what I want you to do for this one is to just focus in on any taste that you currently have in your mouth. Could be the breakfast that you ate, it could be some coffee, it could just even be the air as you breathe in and you breathe out. Everybody has a taste in their mouth, and this is an interesting time for you to just hone in on that taste. Good or bad doesn't really matter, but just focus in on whatever taste you have in your mouth. Alright, and so before we end our practice together today, I'd like to do a couple more big breaths. as a group. So similar to how we did it at the beginning, we're going to inhale for 3, we're going to hold it at the top of our breath for 3, and we're going to exhale for 3. So inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. So hopefully you feel a little bit more connected, hopefully you feel a bit more grounded, and I hope that this is something that you can continue to use throughout this uncertain time in our lives to just connect with what's important and to feel as if you are part of a bigger picture. So I hope that you experience the rest of the things at Just Be Day today too. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.